Hello, I'm Laura, and it's Friday, March 28th, 2025. I'm back home from the Smoky Mountains and that nice spot on the river where my husband and I were camping for a couple of days. And we've unloaded the camper. We're settling in. We got a really good night's rest and we've cleaned up, and it's time to get back to work. Yes, back to work. But where do I begin? I have a spring garden to prepare. I have spring cleaning to do around the house. I have homework as a student, and I have classes to prepare as a teacher. I have talks to prepare that are coming up, and I have a website to manage. Not to mention the things I do for the community that contribute to the greater health of our community and our nation. So, where do I begin? I could just sit around doing nothing and feeling overwhelmed, which is a human tendency and personally my tendency sometimes. But I looked at today's message in the Garden Lenten booklet from Unity, and it is, I release procrastination. I release procrastination. And in it, Veronica Walker Douglas gives 4 brilliant approaches to helping us release procrastination. And I have categorized these approaches, as I like to do, into 4 simple words. The first approach is to turn within, to become aware of the thoughts and beliefs connected to your past patterns of resistance to getting things done. Well, whenever I see turn within, I know it is time to pray. So prayerfully turn within, examine where your resistance might be, and just offer it by breathing deeply and breathing out that resistance, or just seeing those thoughts that can hold you up, dissolving in the light of spirit. There is a prayerful release that we can all do. The second thing Veronica says is to ask for divine assistance to take the first step to accomplish any desired task. So what is my first step? That is a form of prioritizing. Prioritize and take that first step, and it will lead you to the next step and the next step, which brings us to the third thing, which is to progress. Veronica says, trust that you are being easily guided in completing the next steps. Trust that you are being easily guided in completing the next step. And how do you do that? You simply do the next step, and the next one, and the next one. And if you mess up, you'll know which direction to take, guided by your own mistakes. So you are being easily guided. Just take that next step and progress. The fourth thing Veronica says, appreciate and acknowledge your willingness to change old patterns of behavior. Your willingness comes from your ability to change those old patterns. So praise that inner ability. Praise it into strength and into expression. So we are going to pray, progress, prioritize, and praise. And we will begin now by setting as our first priority a brief time of being quiet and focusing on this prayerful affirmation. I release procrastination as I pray, prioritize, progress, and praise every opportunity to create something better for my life and world. I release procrastination as I pray, prioritize, produce, and praise every opportunity to create something better for my life and world. So let us take a deep breath and take these words into our hearts. And so it is. You know, when we make these moments of quiet prayer and inspiring thought our priority, everything else can start to fall into place. I am glad you have made these moments your priority as together we pray, prioritize, progress, and praise our inner ability to release old patterns and to move forward with what is ours to do in life and in our world. Have a wonderful day.